go to date with ya.
A wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what they got my with a tree.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Uptown Charlotte and rain-soaked Bank of America Stadium. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
2nd and 5. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. But you look at this defense. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready?
Back to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Working to put a drive together. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. These two teams, they met in Tampa earlier in the year with the Bucs prevailing in that one. So a win here in Charlotte would give them the season sweep. On the ground, it's the rookie from Alabama. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
To throw, here's Willis. Going deep for Walker. And that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. Now he's free at the 35. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So first and goal now from the 7-yard line.
Warriors, 70.
The 7-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Check mash, check mash.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. You look at this Carolina defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams in the top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Willis looks to pass it here. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, first and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
This second and 4.
Let's go now. Raptor our lady.
They'll set up a throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk. Ready.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. The Panthers at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. Hey, Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down at 7.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Vikings.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer.
He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cut up.
It's a quarterback sneak. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
But when it's 4th and inches, shouldn't you pick up the first down? I mean, shouldn't you go for it? I mean, if you can't get inches, right? Why are you playing?
And on inches, that's your favorite play, right? Don't mess with handing it off. Just go ahead and get the surge and go right up the gut.
Exactly. Create that. Just a little bit of space should get it done. You're almost able to take the snap, just fall down and pick it up. They got it there.
Well, Jarius Sneed up to make the play defensively.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Second and 9.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. As they've got it as we resume action. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 11. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. On a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
He was brought down at the 26.
Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Okay, ready?
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go, Reed, go.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers. But how about here? This is a quarterback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles.
Now Willis. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Go check. Bronco leading.
On 3rd down, Levy. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 19-yard line.
Panther 11. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Willis. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Ready.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Ready.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he stopped immediately there. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it,
I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And they'll get him down here about the 5-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Get it!
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
1-yard gain. Brings up
70, 70.
At the 39.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Dropped at the 35. Able to display his agility, but not much room to operate. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Ready! Black Franco 80. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready?
He'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Ready? Come on. Ready?
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Okay, break.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Track. Track. 70 Lions.
Willis. Now he's going to step up and run. Open man down the field. It's Bowers. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18, 5 in. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Willis. And he's got a man downfield is Horton. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Torrey Horton as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go street.
No, me.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapper pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
82 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Willis. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And the Bucs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
And they'll run again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. This Carolina defense looking to keep him out of the end zone once more. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop it right where it all started. What a stand so far defensively. And now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19. Ready.
From the gun, here's Willis. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
Well, so much for being backed up against their goal line to start the drive. He gave some breathing room and then some. I think the defense really got caught thinking safety, trying to stack the line of scrimmage. And oftentimes, if you can get past the initial grouping, there's a lot of room to run. The defense actually fortunate that didn't go farther.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 17-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, open is Thomas. Room past the 35. Down the left sideline. He's on his way. Touchdown, Carolina! Brian Thomas, 82 yards. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
That 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
Well, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Finding Walker complete. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that game.
2nd down and 8.
Come on, come on. Press on, lady.
Now Willis to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
First down. Let's go. 1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
7 blocks, Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. He'll try and do this himself. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And now this ball picked up in the end zone. Remember, this is a live ball. He's past the 30. And he will be taken down up near midfield. So a clever idea to send a return man back there, and it nearly paid off. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 134 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1st down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter.
Okay, let's go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs.
Right there.
And he'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
Ready?
Willis looks to pass it here. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Now the extra point. He's got it, and it's 24-17. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
The Panthers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Looking to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Ready.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Willis from the gun on 3rd down. And this one is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him to completion.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That's taken on the 25. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Now he's going to step up and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT.
Hey, check that. Let's go now.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Check mash. Go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 159 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because
gets through and now an opening. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Play action, Willis. From left side here, and it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And it'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
60 Bison. Panther 11.
To throw, here's Willis. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Buffalo 18.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Willis got to have this one. And to find the open man, that's complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Willis on the sneak. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Malik Willis, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is going to be intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. first down.
Hey, smash Bronco. Here we go.
They run the counter. Levy. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come up now. Second and 9.
Come on. Hey, check that. Streak.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. They do tack on the extra point as well. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Go.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass, though.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's second down.
Matt, ready, go.
Back to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of 7.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. He'll try to pick it up himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 40. That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
All three timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now. He'll look to throw. This is caught. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, He comes back out, and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. This is 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Throwing, Willis. And this will be incomplete. Physical play in the football there at 2nd down. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
And he will manage to get out of bounds here with the 1st down as they stop it with 27 seconds.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Panther 60.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. Willis to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of about 5. That stops the clock, but slow and steady won't win the race at this point.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here's Willis. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Two timeouts still available. Keep that in mind. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Stephanie! Bronco 80, 79 Bronco. Ready.
Now Willis. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Willis to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Singing love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm the
And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This from long, very long range. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And that changes everything here in OT. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. Conditions only going to get worse as we get back to football here to start this overtime. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
Willis. And this is going to be incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
They run the counter. Levy. And they'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now Willis to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Man, and he hits him in stride. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance. You got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Willis. He'll try to do it himself. Willis slides safely, and he picks up the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Levy. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Anytime you hear the term an explosive run, most teams I know define that as any run over 10 yards, and they got that and more. How about a lot of credit for the big guys up front? That offensive line firing out, creating plenty of space, and a big run ensued.
Panther streak, Panther down. Panther 6.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. But he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here we go. 6, ready.
Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here. Now he's going to step up and run.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first down instead of airing it out.
They'll run on first down. Levy. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They run the counter. Levy. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Breaks through the contact. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That last pass puts him over 300 yards now in the game. More importantly, though, big first down here in OT.
And the team around him has a lot of confidence now after picking up that first down. Everyone seems a little more energized. But did I hear you before the game call in and say, this is my quarterback early in fantasy league? Because he just gave you a good stat, didn't he?
He did, and I appreciate it. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that